Okay, good day everyone. So, welcome to this meeting. At this meeting, I'm going to give you a 10-minute presentation about time management. Before I start my presentation, I would like to introduce myself also. I'm Stanley. So, I hope everyone in this room can be participated well in this meeting. Let's start with what is time management. As you can see, the simple definition of time management is managing time. That's the most simple one. But let's see in general. So in general, time management is method or way to utilize and manage every part of the time carry out activity and have been planned and be complete with a specific time period. That's the general definition of time management. Now I have prepared two experts that have their own definition of time management. The first one is Davidson and the second one is Frederick Winslow Taylor. I will start the first one, Davidson. So, according to Davidson, time management is how people use the right ways where someone can do their thing faster and work smarter. The second one is, according to Frederick, time management is process of achieving the main goal of life as the result of setting aside meaningless activity that often take a lot of time. So from the definition of time management, we can take that we know how to set which one is priority, which one is important, and which one is meaningless things. Okay, again, that's all about this time management definition. I hope it can fill your curiosity about time management. The next slide, I will give it to Jason, and Jason will explain it to you. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Stanley. Hi everyone, my name is Jason. Today I'm going to present about why time management is important. So, everyone's time is valuable whether you assign a dollar for it or not. So when you are poor in managing your time, it causes you to lack of sleep and unhappiness and even health complications such as stress. So there are a few reasons why time management is important. The first one is accomplish more with less effort. So when you know how to manage your time, it improves your ability to focus on something, and with increased focus on something comes enhanced efficiency, so you can breeze through all your tasks more quickly. And the next one is quality of your works. It increases the quality of your works. Having a good time management skill doesn't mean that you have to pull all-nighters to meet a deadline. It means that you have to manage your time effectively and space out your work while keeping your regular sleeping routine. The third one is it reduces stress. So once you learn how to manage your time, you are no longer subject yourself to that level of stress. And the last one is self-discipline. When you practice good time management, you leave no room for procrastination, and the better you get at it, the more self-discipline you learn. So this is a valuable skill to improve your life in achieving your goal. So that's all about why time management is important. So move on to the next point will be explained by Ariel, my friend. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, thank you Jason. Hi everyone, I'm Ariel. And right now I'm going to explain about how to manage time. This is very important. So the key for time management is make a plan. How to make a plan? There's some four basic steps. The first one is make notes for agenda. In here, we have to prepare a notes. You also need to prepare like a day or a week when you have to prepare the notes, the agenda, like to-do list or all the important tasks and priority, like the very important and the least important, and write it down on your agenda book. And then the second one is write your date, time, location, and all the details. In here, you have to decide which one is very important and which one is least important, and make sure you start doing the very first important after the other. And then the third one is following the agenda, because of course everything is useless unless you follow your agenda strictly. And then the last one, last but not least, is rest. Because I know nowadays there's a lot of things to be done, but we also need to make sure that our body is get enough rest and entertained. So we also need to include rest, like your rest time in the age of the book. So that's all for how to manage time management, and the next presentation will be conducted by Agnes. Thank you for your attention.
So thank you, Ariel. Hello everyone, my name is Agnes. So I'm going to talk who can motivate us, or who is the most responsible for managing time management. So, have you ever seen someone who can do all the things that she or he wants to do and still have a lot of time and energy for it?
Yes.
It seems for me or for us like there is never enough time in a day. But since we all get the same 24 hours in a day, why is it someone achieve more than the others? Well, it is because their time management. So it means that at first you are inspired or motivated by what others can achieve because of their time management. But the truth is you are the one who most responsible for your own self, for what you have decided and what you are doing. So if you have already met your own time management, but you don't have the willingness and commitment to stick with it, then it means nothing for you. So you are the only one who can discipline yourself. And they said that time is what we want the most, but we use the worst. They always say that time always changes things, but actually you have to change them yourself. Here are some quotes from Lao Tzu. Time is a creative thing. To say I don't have time is to say I don't want to. So that's all for me. Next, Nabila will explain the next point. Thank you.
Thank you, Agnes. Hello, everyone. My name is Nabila, and I'll be explaining you about the conclusion of time management. Now, first of all, the conclusion is time management is important to all of us. Now, here is the details of the conclusion of time management. First of all, as what Stanley have explained to us, what is time management? It is a method or a way to utilize time, to utilize your activities within the given time period of that day. Now, of course, time management, we'll have to use time management in a certain time. Now, when to use it? Basically, every day, be it work or vacation. Now, at every day, you'll have to be able to manage when will you have to eat, when will you have to sleep, when will you have to do your work, homework, and last, to prepare for the next day. Now, next is who to use the time management. As Agnes have explained to us, truly the one who's responsible in our own time management is ourselves. Or we can have someone that can inspire us. For example, like what she said, Lao Tzu. Now next is advice. Now, there are two things. First, the importance of time management that Jason have explained to us. Time management is very important because it will reduce our stress or our lack of sleep. Next, there are tips you can also follow from what Ariel have explained to us. That is, make an agenda and follow what we have made and the details, so it'll be easier for us to follow the time management of what we've written instead of just remembering in our head. Last, my advice for time management is to follow the given tips and the ways. With that, I'm sure you'll be able to increase the way of your time management. That is all for each of our presentations in this meeting about time management, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for your attention.
Before you came round, I was heading for a small disaster. Before you came round, I was ready to blow me down.